This video gives you the brief information about all types of quadrilaterals, and mainly you will get to know about square and rectangle. So let's start the video. Quadrilaterals. Friends, welcome back to maths classes. Today we are going to discuss about quadrilaterals. You know what is quadrilaterals? These quadrilaterals are the polygons which has 4 sides, 4 corners and 4 angles. Here are some examples of quadrilaterals. Let's see them one by one. First one is square, next it's rectangle, parallelogram, kite, trapezium. These are some common examples of quadrilaterals. You know, these shapes are divided into broadly two parts. One is regular shape and one is irregular shape. Regular shape means they do have some sides, corners, angles, and they have some properties. They possess some properties where they follow those. And I'll draw a diagram. It's also a quadrilateral where it has 4 sides, 4 corners, and 4 angles. This is a quadrilateral. Let's take another example. Here, this is a quadrilateral. Here it has one cutting, so I'll make it clear. Here this is a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides, 4 corners and 4 angles, but it is not a closed figure. Quadrilaterals or shapes means this should be closed. Anyway it should be, but this should be closed. Here it is another polygon with 4 sides, 4 corners and 4 angles, but these are not regular polygons. These are not regular shapes. Regular shapes means with those common properties of quadrilateral, they do possess some properties. Those are quadrilaterals or polygons or regular shapes. Now these are some examples of quadrilaterals: square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus and kite. Here this is the square, kite, and the bisect. Square is a regular quadrilateral which has all 4 sides of equal length and all 4 angles are also equal. The angles of the square are at 90 degree or right angle. These angles of square are equal to 90 degrees, and also the diagonals of the square are equal and bisect each other at 90 degrees. This means here this square has 90 degrees. These angles are all time equals to 90 degrees. All angles are equals to 90 degrees in the square, and the diagonals which they have are also equals to 90 degree. These diagonals are also equal to 90 degree. Here the square has only 2 diagonals. Square has only 2 diagonals, and the angle between the diagonals is 90 degree. Here from the 4 sides, when you see, the angle is exactly 90 degree, and they bisect each other at the center of the square. This is the angle where they are exactly 90 degree at all 4 sides. These are the 4 sides. This side, length of these sides is also equal. If this is 2 centimeter or 2 meter, then this all will be like 2 centimeter or meter. All sides are equal to the length, and all 4 angles are also equal. The main property of square is all sides are equal and all angles are also equal, and the diagonals of the square are equal. The length of diagonals, if this is 4 meter, then this also will be 4 meter. The length of diagonal is also equal, and they bisect each other at 90 degrees. Everywhere square has everything, squares is equal and 90 degree. These are the 2 main points of square. All 4 sides are equal, all 4 angles are also equal, and all 2 diagonals are, those are 2 diagonals are also equal. And next, all 4 angles are 90 degree and all diagonals bisect at 90 degree. Next, properties of square. The most important properties of square are all interior angles are equals to 90 degree. You know that, and all 4 sides of square are congruent or equal to each other. Congruent means equal or similar. This congruent word will be more familiar with you in the higher classes. You will see the chapter about congruency. This is the main chapter which you will learn when you come across the triangles or circles. The congruency word itself is a chapter. This is the big chapter in the mathematics. And next, opposite sides of square are parallel to each other. It means you know about parallel lines, I think. The two lines which does not meet any time. These two lines are parallel. Here the sides of square are parallel. Opposite sides. These two are parallel and these two are parallel. According to this is just a rectangle, but when you take the reference, when this is the square, two lines are parallel, opposite sides are parallel. Two diagonals of square are equal to each other. These two diagonals of the square are equals to each other, and it has four vertices. These are the vertices or the corners, and four sides. It has four sides. The length of diagonal is greater than the side of square. When there is a side of square, these diagonals which are there, this length is greater than the side of square. Here the side of square is 2. It has something more value than 2. It may have 2x or something. It's more than 2. Next one, area of square. The area of a square is the region covered by it in the two-dimensional plane. It means, you know that plane is something that which contains everything. Plane is a two-dimensional plane, means you can take a infinity paper or infinity pad or infinity. It's just plane means it's infinity. And these are planes are divided into two-dimensional plane and also three-dimensional plane. Next one, area here is equals to the square of sides or side squared. Here area of square, area is equals to side square, and it's measured in the unit of square. It's measured in the square unit. Every time area is measured in not only in the square or square, in the rectangle, parallelogram, in any shape which you take, area is measured in only the square units or double of the unit. Here if A is the side of square, then A square is the area of square. This because all sides are equal, so the area means A square or side square. Let's take an example. If a side of square is 4 meter, then area of square is equals to side square. The side of square is 4 meter. 4 meter square is equals to 16 meter square. If the square with side it's 4 meter, then area of the square is 16 meter square. That's it. Next comes perimeter of square. Here this is the diagram which shows the area. This all is the area of the diagram or area of the square. If this is 4 meter, if this side is 4 meter, then area is everything is of 16 meter. Next, perimeter of square. The perimeter of a square is equal to sum of all its 4 square. Here perimeter means the sum of all sides is known as perimeter. In circle, this perimeter is known as circumference. In circle, perimeter is known as circumference. The unit of perimeter remains same as that of side of length, because perimeter is not double of any side. It's just 4 times. Means it is just sum of all 4 sides. It's not like doubled or it's not multiplied. It's just added itself 4 times. If A is the side of a square, then 4A is the area of square. Here 4A is multiplied. This A means side, or 4 times if we add or if we multiply into 4, both are same, so we just multiply it with 4. This because all sides are equal. Here in square, for everything the sides comes mainly. If side of a square is 4 meter, then perimeter of square is 4 into side. 4 into 4 is 16 meter. Here if the perimeter or side is 4 meter, then perimeter is 16 meter and area is also 16 meter. Next, rectangle. Rectangle is a 4-sided polygon having all internal angles equals to 90 degree. In rectangle also all internal angles are equals to 90 degree. Here all angles are equals to 90 degree. Here this is equals to 90 degree and this is equals to 90 degree. These all angles are equals to 90 degree in the rectangle. Next, two sides at each corner or vertex meet at right angle. Here this means two sides meet at corner, which makes 90 degree, and the opposite sides of rectangle are equal in length. The opposite sides of rectangle are equal in length. These two are equal and these two are equal length in the rectangle. If when it comes to square, all four sides are equal. When it comes to rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So it is different from square, that opposite sides are equal. Next, properties of rectangle. It has four sides, four vertices. This is common for almost all the quadrilaterals. All quadrilaterals has four sides and four vertices. Next, each vertex has 90 degree. This is also mostly common for all quadrilaterals. Not all quadrilaterals, mostly it's common. Each vertex has 90 degree. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are opposite sides. When these are the rectangle, these opposite sides are equal and parallel. These two are equal and these two are equal. These two are parallel and these two are parallel. Diagonals bisect each other. In rectangle also diagonals bisect each other. And perimeter is twice to the sum of its length and breadth. Here just in the square we have taken like only the side, but here as the sides vary, we convert it into two parts like length and breadth. This is known as width, is known as breadth, and this is length. Breadth is just denoted by b. It's just denoted by b and its length. Area is equals to product of length and breadth. Area is equals to L into b. This is area, and it is a parallelogram with four right angles. When you come across the parallelogram, then this point will be helpful for you. Next, sum of all interior angles is equals to 360 degree. When we all add all angles, then it's equals to 360 degree. This sum of all interior angles is equals to 360 degree follows in every quadrilateral. The sum of all angles of all quadrilaterals is 360 degree. This is the main point or common point to the all quadrilaterals. Next, area of quadrilateral. As I told, area of a rectangle is length into breadth. It's measured in square units. I have told in square while explaining the area of square. All areas of any quadrilateral or any polygon is measured in the squares unit. And while you are taking an area, please see that both sides have same unit. Here they may be given sometimes 1 kilometer and 2 meters. They ask you to find area. When you are doing area, you should see that both have same units. Here one it has 1 kilometer, one it has 2 meter. Then you should take length as 1000. Here 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. 1000 into 2, so area is 2000 meter square. According to this diagram, it's different, but it's like this. When you multiply or not only area, when you take also perimeter, the two units should be equal in all of the shapes when you do area or perimeter. Next, this is length and this is the breadth. Now perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter formula. Here you know this is length and this is breadth. Here 2 times breadth and 2 times length if we add, we get perimeter. So it's simple. The formula is 2 into L plus B is equals to P. Perimeter is equals to 2 into L plus B. Here if it's L is 2 meter and B is 4 meter, then perimeter is equals to 2 into 2 plus 4. Here 2 into 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 6 are 12. When length is 2 meter and breadth is 4 meter, then perimeter of rectangle is 12 meters. So Thank you. I hope you have got some information in this video about quadrilaterals like square and rectangle. In the next video of the maths, I will come up with the trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus and kite. So please wait for the next video. Thank you. Have a great day.